In this video, we will use the distance formula to find the radius and the volume of a solid sphere. A solid sphere is also called a ball, and at the end of this video, we will plot the solid sphere in 3D space, the xyz space. The question, we are giving the following question: find the volume of a solid sphere. Again, a solid sphere is also called a ball. So we have a ball with the center C120. So this is the core of the solid sphere that passing through the point P23 square root of 2. Square root of 2, it's approximately 1.4. So this is approximately is 1.4. So we have this point which is lies on the surface of this solid sphere. So we want to calculate the volume. As we know, the volume, I will write the volume formula, which is V equal 4 over 3 by multiply by the radius r power 3. So we need to calculate the radius of this solid sphere. We have this point, which is the center, and we have this point, which is on the surface of this solid sphere. So we want to calculate the distance between these 2 points, which is the radius. Then when we calculate the radius, we need to substitute this radius in this formula to calculate the volume. So again, the line segment from the center C to the point P is the radius of the solid sphere, which is R. And this is what we need to find first in order to find the volume of the solid sphere. So let's find the distance between these 2 points. The distance between any point in 3D space has this formula, which is d equal the square root. I will put it long because I write many things. The square difference in x values, which is like this, x2 minus x1 and the whole thing square, plus the square difference in y values, which is y2 minus y1 and the whole thing square, plus the square difference in z values, which is z2 minus z1 and the whole thing here square. What is x1, x2, y1, y2, z1, z2? The first point, which is here C, I will write here x1, y1, z1, and the second point, which is this one, which is x2, y2, z2. Now, we have to plug in these values in this formula to find the distance between these 2 points. So let's plug in these values. So again here, the square root. Here, x2, which is 2, minus x1, which is 1, square, plus y2, which is 3, minus y1, which is 2, and the whole thing here square, plus z2, which is the square root of 2, minus z1, which is 0, and the whole thing here square. Now let's simplify this. Again, the square root. 2 minus 1, which is 1 square, plus 3 minus 2, which is 1, and here square, plus the square root of 2 minus 0, which is the square root of 2, and the whole thing here square, equal the square root. 1 square, which is 1, plus 1 square, which is 1, plus the square root here we have, and here we have square, so this cancel with this one, so it will be 2. This equal the square root 1 plus 1 plus 2, which is 4, and the square root of 4, which is 2. And as we know, this is distance, so 2 units. So the distance between C and P, which is 2 units. This 2 units, it's equal to the radius. As we know, we have this, like here, the center is C, here C, and we have pole, which is here, this point, which is P. Here, this one, we calculate it as equal to D. And of course, this D is equal to R. This is the radius. So we found the radius, which is equal to 2. Let's delete this. Let's go a little bit down. So we found R, which is the radius, equal to D, which we calculated here, equal 2 units. Now we can calculate the volume of the solid sphere, which is V equal 4 over 3 by R cubed. And this here, this R is equal to 2. So 4 over 3 multiply by R cubed. R is equal to 2. So 2 power 3 equal. So this equal 4 over 3, which is this one, by multiply by this 2 cube. It means 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2, which is 8. So the answer here is 4 multiplied by 8, which is 32 over 3 multiplied by. And this is cubic units. So we calculate the volume of the solid sphere, which has the center C 1, 2, 0, that passing through point P, which is 2, 3 square root of 2. So the volume is equal to 32 over 3 multiplied by cubic units. By knowing just 2 points, which is the center C 1, 2, 0 of the solid sphere, and point on its surface, which is P, which is 2, 3 square root of 2, we are able to find the radius using the distance formula and then calculate the volume of the solid sphere using this volume formula. Now I want you to visualize the 2 points in 3D space, also called xyz space. So graphically, I want to plot the center C of the solid sphere and the point P, which lies on the surface of the solid sphere. As we know from the example, C, which is 1, 2, 0, and the point on the surface of the solid sphere, which is P, 2, 3 square root of 2. Let's draw the 3 axes here. Here x-axis, here y-axis, here z-axis. I will speed it up to write the numbers here. So here we have 3 axes, which is x-axis, y-axis, z-axis. For x-axis, think right for positive, left for negative. For y-axis, think forward for positive, backward for negative. For z-axis, think up for positive, down for negative. Now let's plot this C, which is the center. We have to go right 1 step, which is here. Then from this point, we have to go forward 2 steps. To plot it accurately, we have to plot a dashed line like this, parallel to y-axis. Then from 0 to 0, which is here. And from this point, we have to draw a dashed line parallel to x-axis from this point. So like this. They intersect here. This point is 1, 2, 0. 1, 2, 0. We don't need to go up or down because here it's already 0. Now let's plot this point. Here we have to go 2 steps here to the right, which is here. Now from this point we have to go forward 3 steps. To plot it accurately, we have to plot the point 0, 3, 0, which is here. Then we have to draw a dashed line parallel to x-axis like this. And from this point we have to draw a dashed line parallel to y-axis from this point like this. They intersect here in this point. This point here is 2, 3, 0. Here, 2, 3, 0. And from this point we have to go square root of 2 steps up. This square root of 2, it's approximately 1.4. So we have to go 1.4 steps up. So we have to draw now a dashed line parallel to z-axis. Now from this point we have to draw a dashed line also parallel to z-axis. Now we have to plot the point 0, 0, square root of 2, which is here, below the point 1.5, which is approximately here. Now from this point, we have to draw a dashed line parallel to x-axis. So this point, again, this point is 0, 0, square root of 2. So here, this point is approximately 1.4. I draw it here. Now from this point, I want to draw a dashed line parallel to x-axis like this. So they intersect here. This point here is 2. We didn't go forward or backward, so 0. Just we have moved up to there, which is square root of 2. Now from this point, we have to draw a dashed line parallel to y-axis like this. They intersect here and this point. Here, this point is P. The distance from this point to this point is the radius, which is R, which we calculated as D. So the ball here, it look like this. So this is the ball. It look like this. And the center is this one, which is this one here. This is the center, which is C. So from here to there is R, which is the radius. Also from here to there is the radius. Also from here to there is the radius R. Let's delete this. So by knowing just 2 points, which is the center and the point on the surface of the solid sphere, we are able to find the radius using the distance formula and then calculate the volume of the solid sphere. So this here, the volume of this, we have calculated as V equal 32 over 3 by cubic units, as we have calculated here. This 32 over 3 by cubic units. I hope this video helped you understand how to use the distance formula to find the radius and the volume of a solid sphere in simple and clear way. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more math videos. And feel free to comment below with your questions or suggestions about this video. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.